I'm gonna take you to part 2. Anyways, folks, welcome to part 2 of the Super Mario Land 2 playthrough. And let's go over to Macro Zone. And it's a... Macro's an interesting word. I hear that a lot when I'm at the gym. It has something to do with your intake, like your calories and your overall, and it's like part of the overall measurements of everything that you intake. And that's something I could benefit to keep a better track on, honestly. I could probably keep a little bit of better track on my calories as well, because sometimes I like to eat a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. And as one of my weaknesses is food, and I'm sure I'll pay for it one day regardless of the exercise. That is something I could definitely get in check at one point. Definitely at one point. I just like to snack a little bit too much sometimes. I get the munchies sometimes, and I'm just like, food. And one of my favorite foods is pizza, and to my understanding, that's like one of the worst things you could eat. And I'm just, it's a shame because you wouldn't think it would be, because you got your dairy, you got your vegetables, you got your bread, but it doesn't work that way apparently. But anyways, you got your piranha plants here, and you got your Fire Mario, and just zooming through the levels and trying to make it work. Just trying to get by day in the macro zone. And yeah, these zones. Hey, it's those fish from the earlier Mario games, the Cheep Cheep. It's another one of those vegetables. You gotta eat your vegetables. They're good for you. Damn it. Anyways, yeah, look out for that piranha plant. Look out for the piranha plant and eat your damn vegetables. Anyways. Oh, man. I've had a little bit too much to drink going into this Let's Play recording, and that's not necessarily a problem. I'll just ride it out, ride the wave, and it will make this one slightly... It may or may not make it slightly more or less entertaining, because I've had a few drinks, and man, I'm just trying to relax. I don't drink all the time, but sometimes I just want to relax, because I mean, it seems like the world's falling apart around me. It just seems like the world's on fire, and my country's on fire, and I'm just trying to like pay my bills and get by, and hopefully one day have my own home and retirement and stuff, and even nice career and all that good stuff. And I don't know, I try not to be a doomer. Sometimes things out there just look a little crazy right now. And overall, I'm trying to relax, because, I mean, with my property and my land cleanup, I've been working really hard these last 2 years, like, all day, through the night, no matter what season it is, whether it's winter, whether it's summer, spring, fall, all 4 of them. I've been working so hard to get my place cleaned up since I bought it. And I feel like I've got a lot to show for it so far, because when I started on that place, it was a jungle, and there was just garbage everywhere, and there was a lot to do, and I mean, there's still quite a bit to do, but it's much better than it was. Anyways, getting back to the game. Getting back to the damn game here. Let's get back to it here, folks. It's the game. The Game Boy for the Game Boy, the Mario Game Boy game. The game... These books everywhere. It's like a library or something. But hey, say what you will about books. I like to read books. Books are nice. I've read a few books this year. I've already completed my goal of reading 5 this year, I do believe. I might need to double check those stats when I can remember that. But yeah, I've made it a point this year in 2025 to boost my knowledge and just read some more classic literature and inform myself more and just keep my brain moving and going. And books are nice to have. Books are good. Knowledge is power. And yeah, look out for this wind-up mouse, or maybe it's a rat. I hope it's a rat because I like rats. Rats are cool. But anyways, that boss is done for, and I got the third coin. Man, third coin already? Hey, that means... Hey, yeah, that means we're already halfway through the game. Gonna play through the rest of the game. And go ahead and zoom back up to regular Mario. Get away from the macro zone. See what's going on over in this pumpkin. This pumpkin zone. Pumpkin Hill. Aw, yeah. Pumpkin Hill. And anyways, look out for these flashy spikes that zoom up and down. And yeah, you see, I managed not to look out for that. Now, those things look kind of graphic. Are those things alright? Are they like enemies or creatures that have been stabbed in the head? Are they okay? Are they gonna be alright? Or are they just ghosts? I'm genuinely concerned because that's a little bit dark for a Mario game, is it not? I mean, Mario games are supposed to be more so family friendly, fun for everybody, right? But hey, maybe this is supposed to be a spooky zone because of the pumpkins and it's like a Halloween theme or something. Those things look strange. What are those, parachute mushrooms? I'm more interested to know the story about those guys there. Those things are just like blah, blah, blah. What are they doing? And jump back into the water. Look out for those. Those fish are from Super Mario World. I recognize those ones. Hey, Boo. It's a Boo ghost. Oh, man. I should get a Boo tattoo. I've been wanting to get another tattoo so bad, but I've just been so broke. And it sucks. Because if I had the money, I would so get more tattoos. Because tattoos are actually really neat. And yeah, I've got a couple, but I want to get more. Okay, will I be able to get a 1-up? Yeah, cool. Yeah, you gotta hit 5 enemies with Star Power Mario to get a 1-up. And just keep it going through the pumpkin zone. Now there's like a shortcut or an extra level that you can end up in this one. Goomba Ghosts. They look silly. This music level sounds kind of silly too. It's like do 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 do. It almost sounds like the that gag from Family Guy where they're playing the trombone behind the fat guy waddling away, and he's like, no, stop it, cut it out. Anyways, we're just gonna glide on over here. I'm not really sure what those bells are supposed to be. And you got the disappearing platform blocks here, but as long as you know where they are, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not really that big of a deal at all. And look out for more of those Boo. I'm not gonna grab the bonus. I'm fine with the power-up I currently have at my disposal. And it does not look like I will take that shortcut level, by the way. You got your piranha plants, you got your Boo. You had that one Boo that was making funny faces at me. You got something to say? What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Was it like some kind of tentacle, some kind of weird floating noodle or something? And it's just like wiggling around and maybe like a space worm or something. You got spooky brooms. Ooh, spooky. Brooms. Oh no. It's the skull enemies. That would have to be a painful way to go. I don't want anything. I don't want anything like that happening to me. Anyways, I guess it's boss battle time. Now we're talking. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you got this bird-looking thing. It's like a witch bird or something. And just like the other enemies before, you just gotta jump on it 3 times, bonk it real good, and it disappears. And just like that, gold coin number 4. Which sounds pretty good if I do say so myself. Just 2 more gold coins left. And we'll see about those, we'll see about that. In the Mario zone, you get this wind-up Mario that apparently the real regular Mario has to jump and jump and jump around in, and everybody jump around. Jump up, get down. Anyways. Hey, you got some more Koopas. Another Mario mainstay. And yeah, just you're gonna keep them going. You gotta look out for them weird saw things, but you also gotta sometimes jump on the saw things too, I do believe. Maybe not. It's best not to find out right now. It's best to just grab my favorite current power up in the game and just try to. Aw, man, I screwed that up. It'll be okay. I wouldn't record this playthrough if I didn't think I could get through it. It's just a matter of maneuvering through everything and getting it all done. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go back up there and get that power up. That is the very necessary thing to have at this time. I will definitely just make my way to the goal now. The go-owl. The goal-rilla. And you got all these bubbly looking things. You got these bubbles. And you got the blue ones and you got the brown ones. And the blue ones are the ones in the background, and the brown ones are the ones in the foreground that you jump on and run through. And the interesting thing about the brown ones, the platforms there, you got those ones. The interesting thing about those ones are that they kind of remind me of the M&M's candies. I guess the blue ones kind of do too. And I really want some M&M's now because that's become one of my more favorite candies as of recently. Because, I mean, they're really good, especially the miniature M&M's, the ones you get in those little containers. Those are good for storing weed in. Anyways, yeah, so those ones are, I like the M&M's minis. They make Skittles minis, too. I have a friend who said that he broke a tooth on one of those, so I don't know that I want the Skittles minis. I've never broken a tooth before, but I have broken a filling before. I broke a filling last spring, actually. I broke a filling, and that set me back a little bit financially. I need to get back to the dentist at some point. That's something I haven't done recently. Not since that appointment. But apparently fillings, at least for me anyway, last about 10 years. At least that one did. And the weird thing was, all I was doing was chewing gum. I was just chewing a piece of gum and it shattered. It shattered. Just like the Rolling Stones say. But anyway, yeah, it just broke apart in my mouth while I was chewing a piece of gum. And I was like, what the heck? But yeah, I still remember when I got that first filling done. It was like right before I turned 18, so I could get the insurance, or before the insurance expired for my family. And my teeth, my chompers were looking a little bit spotty at that point. Which I try to take decent care of my teeth. It's important. I feel like my smile is one of my better qualities, and Yeah, I just want to take good care of that. I don't want all my teeth rotting out again like they did when I was a kid. I rotted like 13 of my baby teeth. I had to get them pulled, and then I broke one when I fell face first into a bench, and that was an experience. I didn't break that one necessarily. I chipped it, and there was just a huge chunk in it until it rotted out. Oh man, that was spooky. I got a couple of pictures somewhere where you could just see the big chunk missing where I chipped it. Hey, bullet bills. Also, the platforms here look like Legos. Which is kind of neat how I guess I kind of predicted in the way that eventually we'd get Super Mario Lego sets. I thought about getting one of those because Legos are cool. Legos are a fun project if you get the right ones. But yeah, maybe I'll do that one of these days. I still got a couple other building blocks sets and model kits I want to put together first. I got some other projects in the pipeline. But speaking of pipe, it's time to go into the boss pipe and battle the 3 pigs here. And just as long as you don't huff and puff and blow them away, you can just use Fire Mario to blast them out of the way with your fireballs. I don't have that option now, so let's see. Here, bonk. Let's see if I can do another big bonk. Bonk. No bonk. Bonk. Yeah, there's the bonk. And one last bonk for the road, and let's see if I can give one more good bonk bonk. There it is. Yeah, bonkity bonk bonk, bonkity bonk bonk bonk. And that's gonna bring up another golden coin. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, just got one gold coin left, folks. Yeah, let's see in the final part if I can get that last golden coin and take on the Wario boss at the end of the game. I'll see you, folks.